goes out to all the no good deadbeat dads that never took the time to take care of their lad. When times got hard, they just packed their bags and jumped to the next chick that was up for grabs. I never missed you, now you know that's a lie. There was never a pillow in the house that went dry. I remember telling my mom when I was 5 that we didn't need my dad and we'd be just fine. And yep, we still here, still strong. We not amps on Fisher, but life goes on like hot combs. We keep pressing on, and now we can finally say all the stress is gone. Yep, we finally moving up. You probably thought without you we had given up. No, cause when our backs against the wall, we fought, scratched and clawed. On God we had to call. So if you're hearing this song, your thoughts into your head on how you did us wrong, don't pick up the phone and call, because we made it without you after all. How many kids like me grew up without a dad and depended on God for everything they had? When times got hard, you had to sacrifice just to live a life similar to our Christ. I sit back and reminisce on how my mama raised me and all the love and joy that she always gave me. She did it on her own cause my dad was lazy, and she tried so hard so it wouldn't faze me. But you know it did. How could you turn your back on your wife and kid? How could you sign up for a family and just renege? How could you sign a contract and retract your bid? But that's just the thanks we get, cause of God I forgive and I'll never forget. And as for me, you know I must admit that compared to you I'll do the opposite. Cause I didn't have a dad but I had a father, the one that was there when you didn't bother, the one that made wine just out of water. With him by my side I shall never fall. So I went from wishing and praying my dad was dead to praying new blessings on his head. I went from hating myself for resembling you to loving myself for resembling truth. And I realized it was for a reason. The pain in my life only lasted a season. So if my dad is a stranger in sight, I got God, so there's no more anger and spite. How many kids like me grew up without a dad and depended on God for everything they had? When times got hard, you had to sacrifice just to live a life similar to our Christ. How many kids like me grew up without a dad and depended on God for everything they had? When times got hard, you had to sacrifice just to live a life similar to our Christ.